Yeah, it's a glass half full kind of situation for Nigma Galaxy here, where you're looking at, all right, we're good against Sven, and then you disregard a little bit the matchup against Saberlight's Marcy. GH.
And Saberlight and company, yeah, they're going to try a little snipe here on the opposing bounty rune. Ghost will be able to grab it, though. Gets disposed. Will instantly use refraction, though. Now Boxy in a bit of trouble. Getting blocked by GH. Blood grenade applied. As GH, he's going to get the blinding light onto 2. Saberlight into the low ground as a result. And Boxy, the innate's going to pop at 1 point. Question is, who's going to get first blood here? There it goes. Disposed back. GH is going to die second. But Boxy falls to Ghost as the first blood, so NGX getting off to a very good start here.
Overall, like, later game portion, I think Sumail is sometimes not exactly doing the ideal things later in the game like he used to necessarily, but it's also so complex. It's more like a team dynamic thing, but in the lane, always holds his own.
He's in a lot of trouble, trying to run away, falls as Boxy will continue to survive, gets the Hex now onto GH. And Saberlight and company going to be pretty happy with that exchange.
That's the level 2 power spike from Marcy lanes.
As Omar trying to run away, but slowed to a crawl. Another enchant comes out, trying to deny himself, but Insania claims it. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the benefits of Saberlight having, what is that thing called? The special delivery.
Yep.
He was very low on HP and then instantly got a salve. It's pretty nice to have.
Yes, sir. Give himself blinding light with higher frequency.
He might have leveled that just to, well, maybe not actually, to cancel that salve. Did not do so in the end. Saberlight, blinding lit. Rebound is very short.
Grenade, he's dead.
But dispose, blood grenade helps him get back into action, and Saberlight takes out GH easily.
Yeah, good thing for Saberlight, he had the boots. Otherwise, that's actually not a kill. He was going the helm first.
That's true.
Needed it there. TP support.
Yes, indeed. Boxy going to go to the north. They split. And Boxy now is likely to fall. Foul play will activate, and Omar will get credit for this one.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing the Enchantress versus Lycan. Talked about this in the Chen game earlier.
Yeah. Let Omar look for trouble in other areas of the map. Try to help top, as we just saw. Maybe you think about mid with Coil.
Yeah, 3 members of NGX here as Ghost gets disposed. Blinding light, though, into an Illuminate. And a nice avalanche as well. Rebound is enough, actually. Saberlight finding huge amount of distance. Last right click, though, is there from GH. Nicely done from the Caudal. As Insania shows up now, but a little bit too late, unfortunately, for the Liquid side.
Now that he has it, Rebound gives a free 3 attacks. And it extends the duration of Unleash, which is crazy. So whenever you jump and you unlock those 3...
This is a big potential kill. Shackle into the damage.
They got him.
Aether Remnant solidifies it. Nisha takes out Sumail. Big kill for Liquid.
Kind of have to play defense for a bit. Caudal good at that at the very least.
Nisha, Aether Remnant, but Sumail bottles the Invis rune as Noob coming in with the shapeshift. They use the coil as well onto Nisha, and a nice snap coming out as GH with the blinding light, but Nisha able to get the Astral Step under the high ground, attempted TP, but at the last moment, Sumail drops him to the deck.
Wow, if you would have made that out, that would have been insane.
And Ghost in the meantime getting disposed as Saberlight. This would be an enormous kill for him. Melt Strike from Ghost, but the Unleash comes out, refraction at the last moment. Rebound to try to get right through him. Reinforcements arriving in the form of Boxy. Gets the Shackle, and the right clicks are coming. The silence coming out. Ghost finding the distance. It's going to be close. Pops the refraction again. Going for the Melt Strike. Very greedy indeed. Another rebound. This time it's going to miss, though, as Sumail coming in to help out his comrade as NGX get 2 kills. Maybe even a third coming out. They'll all get away here as Omar living on just a sliver of HP. Yeah, we did see that
after Blink, because there's added value. It's not just against the Resonant Pulse, you're also getting against Shaman and Sven. So I think, well, Sven less so. That one you should be able to phase shift at this level, but...
Sumail, Aether Remnant's gonna find him into the Stormhammer, gets destroyed. That's a killing spree. Yeah, well worth it for Liquid. Sumail was off to such a good start.
That's what Dota's like, Shannon. Sometimes you just gotta wait for the good stuff.
By the way, Noob has continued to hold on to the Sister's Shroud.
Yeah.
On a core?
Godlike against Sven.
Yeah, I guess so. As we're going to see the Stormhammer from Sven, pops the God Strength as well, applying to Ghost, finally rips through it, but the Avalanche keeping them at bay. Nisha closes the gap, they'll make it with the BKB, and the right click suffice. Ghost dies, and GH, well, like it's only a matter of time before they catch up to you, young man. So 2 kills for Saberlight.
Decisive attack there from Mickey. He burns through the refraction. I don't want to count out late game Caudle either. I think this is a hero we've seen so little this tournament that people might forget just how much of a beast this guy is when you get multiple items later on.
Yeah, that's true.
And GH will get there.
Find the opening right now. Mickey with the War Cry and the God Strength. They need to find something with this big ult usage. Coil onto 2 heroes. Omar still finding the distance. Eventually Saberlight gets the rebound, trying to find some more. They get the Tiny, and GH looks like he's going to be able to walk away.
Oh, they didn't trap again.
And Glimmer to the side. Mickey continuing to hunt. Will they guess correctly? Onto the high ground, Sumail waiting.
God Strength running out now.
And Mickey just getting kited to a high degree as Noob runs right into him. He's like, okay, I'm ready to fight actually. Sumail with the Waning Rift. Apply a lot of damage to this Enchantress, so Insania gets melted, and now Noob and company on the offensive. That's a damage rune, though, on the Nisha. You have to be a bit careful if you're the NGX
this is a
side.
big one.
They get the big kill onto Mickey, though, as Sumail tears them apart. Ghost disposed, refraction up, does get melted through by Saberlight and company. A big illuminate from GH as Noob going to continue the pressure, though. BKB now gone, Saberlight destroyed as Nisha left to his own devices, getting melted as well. Gets off one more dissimulate, but drops shortly after to Noob's right click. Coil cancels the teleportation from Rasta, and that is going to be a full team wipe for NGX. Beautifully played, triple kill from Noob, and they can go for Roche. Yeah, it feels like that's been the case for quite a while. As smoke from both sides, NGX fully covered right now. Mickey into the triangle, he's spotted. Waning Rift to start. And Omar gets off the Avalanche as Nisha getting in really deep right now. Saberlight popping the BKB to get the Hex onto Mr. Ghost. Do they have the damage to rip through him? He's gonna pop the BKB for himself as well, getting disposed. Ghost gets to the other side, though. There's a haste rune waiting for him. He's gonna be able to know. Sumail just steals it from him. Goes for Saberlight instead, but Ghost is gonna live anyway. And now they have the nullifier applied to the Sven. Mickey drops to the deck. That's 3 dead for Liquid. Sumail knew that his friend would be okay. And Insania is going to be the 4th member of Liquid to tumble as NGX taking decent control of this game now.
Yeah, they push pretty fast too. This mid tower is absolutely a pickup now. The Ancient Croaker.
The Croaker, man. Why don't I just default to that for every one of these new creeps? Congregations of the Deep.
3rd Roshan is up. And Nigma Galaxy obviously know the timing courtesy of TA.
Avatos. There's the Congregations, gets deleted, but might be in turn for Omar. Big Astral Step onto 2. Barrier is actually keeping him alive. Sumail taking a lot of damage. There's already at half HP, but the BKB for Mickey is running out now, along with the God Strength. Noob gonna try to right click to his heart's content. Gonna get another Congregation to the Deep with the coil to follow. They're gonna be able to take out Mickey. Insania and Saberlight get deleted off the face of the earth. Ultra kill for Ghost. Make it a rampage.
Strike!
My
Strike, yo!
goodness.
Give me that replay. They were lining up like that was Ghost went to the bowling alley. I'm just saying, like they literally knocked each other over in a straight line behind him.
Disgusting.
Oh my.
This is they're gonna call GG as Roslin tries to kill off Sumail. Game 1 goes to NGX.
Holy.
That was disgusting. My goodness.
I think Ghost did more damage than his entire team combined in that fight in 4 shots of Psyblades.
That was sick.
They were just perfectly lined up behind the Sven. Ghost did a very good job juggling, tanking, and dealing damage. I think some games we see TAs be the focal point for the enemy team and TAs kind of can just crumble under the pressure. I think Ghost was very clutch this game. Alchemist is one of the faster carries at coming online and then potentially running the game. And this is Nigma Galaxy saying, we don't want to go late against your Void Puck. And I do think that's the right approach. I don't think you want to play against a Nisha Puck late game if you can avoid it. I think Nigma Galaxy's game plan falls apart before 60 minutes is what I'm saying. I don't know if this is realistically going to go that long.
Disruption. Ghost can be able to pick up the bounty, gets off the concoction, gives GH a little bit of space, but he's going to take considerable amount of damage. Saberlight blocking him. Blood Grenade should seal his fate. First blood to Saberlight on the off lane, Undying.
Add insult to injury in this bot lane. It's already going to be hard on paper. Overall in the game, I think it's double-edged.
Ice Shard's blocking in Ghost. Oh, Concoction is going to have to be self-stunned. That is unfortunate for Ghost. Saberlight gets the kill. He is off to a terrific start.
I also have to say that I think this season, Sumail has been a better laner.
Okay.
Than Nisha, so it's not too surprising.
GH, okay, Tombstone is going to go down one way or the other, but Ghost taking so much damage to the tag team. He gets the Tombstone, dies afterwards. Saberlight is on fire right now. He is on a killing spree, 3-0.
What can I say? You asked for this when you picked Elk in this game. Like, you knew you were going against offlane Undying Tusk, and they picked it anyway. It's high risk, man. I was worried for them. Maybe they can get a trade here, though. Ghost coming back.
Oh, he's going for farm. There's no way, and his courier goes down as well. Oh, man, it's a disaster for NGX in this laning stage. And you have to block these creeps just to have a chance of getting experience. Like, you forget about the gold for now, because you can't get close. Just leeching XP as GH stuck inside the shards, and now we see the tag team again.
Oh, this time it's a bait, though.
And, oh, it's dodged, though, at the last moment. But Omar has arrived. A lot of damage being applied. Blood grenade onto 2. Boxy. Looks like he's going to be able to exit. Last right click, not enough for Omar. And now Saberlight turning his sights onto the Hoodwink.
Nice stick
Soul
usage there.
Not enough. As Omar stuck inside the shards. Has the Acorn shot at his disposal. Concoction again dodged as Omar does find his way to the grave. And now Ghost is on super low HP. This is tough stuff. This
time they set it up as a bait to get a 2v3, and they still lost it. Is it going to be puck, or are they just going to accept? Because there's two ways of playing a game like this. You can try to bring Alchemist into the game by bringing heroes down there, or you triple down on pressuring the other sides of other lanes of the map to force rotations.
Fortunately for Noob, the spear did not latch to a tree, and this turns into a 1 versus 3 as Boxy makes the rotation, and this is going to be a kill for Mickey. Now that bottom lane starting to bleed into some of the other lanes as a coil from Nisha onto Omar. And that is enough for yet another kill for Liquid, 6-0.
As you like to say, the duality of Nigma Galaxy here.
Yeah, of course.
Disruption?
Yeah, Insania is going to accompany GH inside this area, but both Boxy and Insania get the Shrines of Wisdom. So Liquid just adding insult to injury as GH falls to Nisha.
This is 2 games in a row now that Liquid get both Shrines at 7 minutes. Last game they ended up losing. This one looking very, very healthy though.
Absolutely. Boxy, this time will get speared to a tree. And this is going to be the first kill for NGX unless he dodges everything.
Just missed 2. Wait, does he have Sister Shroud? No, that was just 2 uphill shots. Tower plus Omar both missed.
Yep.
It's so good.
Very early.
It's so good on Undying. And in this game, you're against Bane, you're against Searing Chains.
I feel like you have to do something about this if you're NGX. Absolutely cannot give up your stacks. Disruption comes out.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Yeah, sharpshooter hits. This should turn into a kill onto Insania. And Saberlight puts the Tombstone on the cliff. He gets speared. They're going to be able to take out the Tombstone as well. Saberlight in a lot of trouble. Remnant comes out. That is the death of the biggest hero in the game. Double kill for Sumail as NGX still trying to defend their Ancients, and Liquid's still around to try to contest. Mickey does have the Chronosphere at the ready. Noob's going to be able to get the arena off and the spear onto Mickey as Saberlight in that Flesh Golem farm Sumail. He's going to get snowballed and coiled. He's in a lot of trouble now. He drops to the deck as Nisha gets credit for that one, and Saberlight and company now will be able to clean up the Ancients.
Yeah.
Started off kind of rough, but as a sharpshooter coming out, it's enough. So Omar snipes out 1.
Nice
Obviously,
kill.
that helped a lot that Saberlight has an innate that gives you another life.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if he doesn't rejoin this fight, this doesn't go this way. Like, there's a possibility in that window that Nigma Galaxy with good itemization could take a team fight and win it off of being tanky enough. But if they miss that window, the curve swings up again when the next items come out.
And Noob trying to get a pick off here on the box. He's going to force a rotation, though, from Mickey. Snowball.
Still has that chrono.
Oh, he actually does connect despite the Mars Arena going down. Noob stuck inside his own arena now, outnumbered and will eventually fall as the grip comes out from the sideline. But GH,
Ghost
you have nobody
died
nearby.
to that.
Ghost dies, okay. And GH looks to be next on the list. So double kill for Mickey.
Ghost died to Puck Shadow Demon. 0, 6, and 2. They picked it as an immediate counter pick to the Puck. Haven't really got much for their... Haven't got their money's worth for a first pick, I would argue.
No.
Might change now. Mickey.
He has used his
They got him.
getaway. And that's going to be an easy pickoff for GH.
Oh, GH is on the board.
Yep, he needed that one badly.
Got a Ghost Scepter now.
That's a big kill for NGX, but they're going to need a lot more of that.
Facets, completely different skills.
And it's Mickey going to be able to take out the tier 2.
I didn't know you were a voice actor for the Goblins in Baldur's Gate 3. That's good to know. GH.
No, we're not going to worry about that because Omar dies on the other side to Saberlight. GH on the run, Insania. GH is pretty fast, though. Insania, Shadow Poison, not going to hit. Does give some vision, though. He will continue to chase as Nisha.
Lincolns.
Indeed. Concoction blocked. And now the damage being applied.
Oh,
Tombstone placed as well as Noob pops the Essence Shift. You'll be able to get off the ult at the last moment, and Ghost trying to get something desperately here. Going for the Tombstone, going for some kills. Noob died first, but Boxy follows suit to Sumail. So in this little engagement, it's a 1-for-1. Saberlight shows up, though, with that Flesh Golem as Ghost will just blink away.
That fight.
And is this still a chase?
Yeah, he's dead now, though.
That
fight might have gone quite well for Nigma Galaxy if that Spirit hit, right? He speared only the Undying, and he speared him away. There were a lot of trees, but managed to score the goal instead. It's also, you're against Alchemist, so arguably every passing minute that it remains 4K, you are winning more, right?
Yes. That is technically true.
Yep. Oh, Mar and GH. They have eyes on Mickey. This would be a big one.
Bushwhack into the grip and Concoction to follow. Huge kill
that is
for
some
NGX.
offensive farming. Look at the map layout right now that he is over there completely alone. Ghost. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Keeping up his stun ratio.
Right.
Saberlight.
Oh, they're going to jump right on top of him. Sharpshooter to follow, but the save from Boxy. Wisdom Shrine does go to Ghost in the end because of the snowball. This is going to be a lot of damage applied to Saberlight. He dies, instantly spawns thanks to the innate. We're going to see a repeat of the last time we saw this. Noob absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, didn't get off arena. Gets
a Ghost, another Concoction. He actually wants to go in. He will. Trying to right-click his way on top with the Bushwhack to follow. Lotus is going to be able to reflect on Mickey. Gets off the BKB and now turns his sight onto the Alchemist. Gets off the Chronosphere. That is a dead Minotaur face, whatever that cosmetic is. As Omar going to drop as well, and now Liquid showing up in full form. Get the tier 2. Tag team going to help out in this endeavor as Roche will go down. You can see Sumail gonna scan it out.
A bit wild.
In the charge now, trying to go for Manisha. Gets the Aegis. Sumail. He
got the banner.
He did get the banner. We'll see if that matters in the end here. Sharpshooter gonna be dodged thanks to the disruption. A lot of damage applied to Sumail. There's the arena from Noob as Nisha still trying to find his way to Sumail. Another orb comes out. Have the Yules now. As Noob gonna be able to get off the spear, does take out Insania, but eventually Sumail just goes down to the simple right clicks. Saberlight, no second life this time, as Ghost shows up and shows him who's boss. Another Concoction, gonna be, oh, actually that was really smart. That was really cool, actually, from Ghost. Blinks into the snowball and gets the stun anyway. Another Concoction to follow, and this is gonna be another valuable kill for Ghost. So despite not getting the Aegis, NGX showing up and having a pretty good fight.
Consideration at the time, but it's the Orchid that he's mainly using it against. It's very nice against the Bloodthorn.
Yep.
And I think if at all possible, oh, hang on, Nisha.
Yeah, Ghost has to pop the BKB in retreat. He's stuck inside the shards, though. They're going to use the arena. And, well, they still see him, though. They get the snowball and the Chronosphere. Mickey not leaving anything to chance. 80 seconds of no Ghost. And now the high ground is ripe for the picking for Liquid. As Nisha getting it pretty deep, takes out GH in turn. Just like that, 2 out of the equation for NGX.
Maybe they could get a backstab on Saberlight. Since he TP'd in, he wouldn't be able to re-TP with his innate if it were ready.
That's true. The entirety of Liquid are actually here.
Insta counter smoke.
Be popped. Big slide. Ghost gets the Abyssal, or the Bash. It's Boxy. Get the Ice Shards out. They're going to punch the Alchemist. He's already low HP. Pops the ult, though, and the BKB, trying to turn his sights onto the Undying. Actually grab allies himself as Nisha looking to turn the sight on him now. They are able to kill off the Tombstone eventually. They kill the Void during all of this as well, so 2 big kills. As the Shadow Demon in quite a bit of peril, Insania drops to the deck. Boxley looks to be next. That's 4 dead. This is going to be 5th with the GH still having his ult throughout all of this. A full team wipe for NGX.
What the fuck? How did they all die like that? What?
I missed the Void dying.
So these talents are really, really strong. He's running Ags, so he's probably going to take the left talent. There we are. So minus 12 seconds recharge time. Ember is doing so much more damage now.
Ghost. They have their sights set on him. He's going to pop the BKB. Saberlight in the area as well. Cannot fight his way out of it. Insania gets credit for that one. A big kill for Liquid as the rest of NGX on the exit.
Liquid are set up if they want to keep controlling that area. They get a red scan. This is really good news for them.
Ghost.
They might assume he went left though.
Well, they're gonna
piecing it together.
Yeah. Oh, Ghost still continuing to farm.
Oh, if he farms this camp, this could be bad.
Nearby, he's gonna pop the BKB, the disruption to avoid Bane using any spells. Concoction gonna come out, but Ghost is gonna take too much damage. Does have the buyback, but they lose another support without buyback.
Yeah, it's free Roche.
And Liquid, yeah, exactly.
That's a range tracks top, but yeah, 20 seconds. Mickey should make that in time. On the way there.
Yep, Spear, Searing Chains to follow from Sumail. Sharpshooter, not gonna do too much here. Now the Nullifier applied. Oh my god, Sumail's just getting bursted from 100 to 0. Does have the buyback as the Mars Arena comes out, but Mickey just has the Chronosphere. It's gonna get gripped though. Do they have the damage? Again, he has the second life, so there's only so much you can do. Buyback comes out from Sumail. As Mickey popping the BKB, has the second Chrono if he wants to use it. Doesn't need to bother as Sumail kind of running out of steam here. Gets off the Shivas. As Ghost focusing on the Tombstone as Liquid, their supports are crumbling now. There's the Chronosphere number 2 from Mickey, but the nice save from GH for the time being. But Sumail does drop to the deck. 2 minutes down and out. As Ghost will get some help thanks to the Arena bashing the crap out of the Void. That's life number 1. Buyback now from Insania. Concoction coming for the Faceless Void. Noob and company can try to apply some pressure. Gets the Sharpshooter off and the Rebuke. That's enough. Down goes Mickey, but they have mass buybacks from the Liquid side, and they can likely just try to end it, knowing that that's a dieback for Sumail. Noob drops, but does have the buyback available. This is still going to be a 3 versus 5. And now the building's starting to melt in favor of Liquid. One more smoke for the road. Still the buyback being retained from the Mars. Tomar going to set something up. Roche's banner's placed. All he can, Ghost can try to backstab. He stuns himself, though, and that should do it. My
misclicked.
Oh, dear. Nullifier applied to the Mars those last moments of the game. And Liquid coming back in this game number 2. Still no GGs coming out from NGX, which I guess is to be expected. As Nisha just frontlining, only dying a single time in this game. Just an absurd play from the best puck in the world. As Nisha will pop his BKB. As the Ancient goes down, and there go the GGs. So Liquid extending this to a 3rd and final game.
Here are your final score lines. I think not really any doubt in my mind about who's getting MVP for this one. I will say, to be fair, the Saberlight Undying did a ton of work in this game as well.
I'm actually going to say it's not Nisha. I'm going to say it's Boxy.
Yeah, so the thing that is interesting about Sven here is Warcry armor against Marcy and Monkey King is really valuable, even to an extent against Ember Slight. And you are one of the carries that can kill Marcy. in this early laning stage, Sven usually doesn't get multiple points in Stormhammer, so here it's not really going to make that big of a difference. But yeah, further down the line could be a big thing in fights. Oh, gonna pull in. They're actually gonna blood grenade him too. Yeah. Going for the kill on Ghost.
A lot of damage. A nice job
eating
from
the
GH,
wave.
though, and this is gonna be first blood to GH.
Oh my god, he tanked 4 creeps during that entire engagement.
Which is very rare sight indeed for this series, considering his Tusk performance in game number 2. Saberlight gets the dispose off, another little shredder action as Ghost, another blood grenade from Boxy, and this should lead to the kill.
This time I got it.
Second time's a charm for Liquid. As the rebound, okay, not the rebound, the cookie rather, onto GH. He's a very fast hero though, and has 10 sticks, so I think he's gonna get out. Near the tower is safe, but does take a beating in the meantime.
Yeah.
Unlike the Doom.
Yeah, and on top of that, Noob has also chosen to skill defensively here. He skilled the Purge, or rather, he skilled Devour to get a Purge.
You see the first Ink Swell combo onto Mickey. They get the stun, Illuminate to follow. Mickey not able to get any HP back thanks to the Jingu. GH gets credit for that one. Phantom Embrace, and this is going to be the death of Insania to a neutral creep. Okay then.
That is a very good result for him. Great rotation from GH Coddle there, but again, nothing comes for free.
Oh, the cookie actually does hit just on the outskirts, and that's going to be enough. Ghost down and out.
Perhaps really wanted this Purge creep against Silencer and against the Monkey King Jingu stacks. Being able to Purge offensively onto Monkey King is extremely valuable here.
That's true. Some action here. Inkswell, Insania, going to be the recipient of that one. And Sumail will snag the kill. Nisha, though, wants some revenge. Gets the Searing Chains. Omar completely out of mana at the moment. Sumail, though, has enough to zip away. But the Remnants, brother versus brother. Nisha not able to find the connection. Does still see Omar, but running out of resources here as GH dies again in the bot lane. This is, despite that little flub at the beginning of the game, this is where most of the kills have occurred for Liquid.
Yeah. Marcy, baby. Making the moves. 0 kill, oh, excuse me.
Oh, they're gonna go for it again. Rebound into the Scatter Blast with a little shredder to minus armor. Ghost gonna get some help from Sumail. Saberlight getting slowed to a crawl onto the tower. It's a successful maneuver from Sumail. Gonna end up netting a second kill. Will Ghost get it though is the question? No.
That is just a fully premeditated bait. It's very clear that they have good communication here.
True, let's see.
Still make it 4 here. He's going to be able to pick now. What are his options? He is not offered Sister Shroud, so
that's unfortunate. Omar getting ganked in the meantime. Inkswell does a decent amount to delay this, but the result is still the same in his death. Not going to go to defend, instead going to go for the top as Doom applied to the Monkey King, and now the tree is dropped. This will be the death of Mickey. Nicely done from Sumail.
This is a very, very good start for Nigma Galaxy. Come back mid now, though. And, oh, if he gets caught, though, this is good.
Yeah, Mortimer's Kisses beating into him. Ghost in a lot of trouble. Pops the Warcry, but that has too much magic damage.
All right, that makes it worth it for Liquid. That is a very good play. They were patient. They were waiting around for somebody to go mid, getting the Slight Chains into the Kisses, and...
Insania gets Solar Bound. And Sumail wants to finish the job. The cookie's going to give a little bit of distance, and now a little bit of trouble now for the side of NGX. Sumail getting low on mana as the Soul Bind, or Solar Bind this time. Boxy on the Nisha. And unfortunately for NGX, Noob is in the wrong place. Easy kill for Boxy, as that's 5 members of Liquid surrounding him and taking him out. So NGX with a 2K lead and 5 neutral items more than Liquid. Pretty big advantage, I'd say.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, Ghost. Saberlight's going to be hounding him from the north.
Can solo him.
Opsy Unleash, going for the kill. Ghost gets the Warcry off. Boxy's here as well, not needed though. Saberlight destroys him.
Situations like this really highlight, I think, why pro players are banning this hero so much. You're not finding the same amount of farm overall. So you're just compensating for lost farm with kill gold. It doesn't really shift the game that much.
Wants the kill onto Sumail. Global Silence disposed to follow. Unleash is doing quite a bit. The Searing Chains at the last moment from Nisha was definitely needed. Huge kill for Liquid.
That's a really nice Liquid kill.
Wukong's command, Noob. He's going to get the Doom off, wants to fight his way through it. Does have to worry about the Jingu. This creep is doing quite a bit of work as well. And yeah, the Jingu not going to heal, obviously, as Ghost comes in and throws a casual Stormhammer for a kill that he desperately needed.
Maybe they thought the Dom creep was going to be too big of a problem. I'm not sure if that's the case, but...
Oh, global silence for the mid lane to save Nisha. So defensive global, and that means NGX can group up potentially.
Oh, but he gets doomed on the other side.
Gets it off. Insania is nearby as well. Noob just needs to do a little bit more damage, but the zip from Sumail should be the end of the Ember. Nisha down and out again as GH and company. Gonna surround Insania. That's gonna be an easy cleanup, and Boxy likely to fall to Sumail, although he is running a bit low on mana at the moment. Gets the last Electric Vortex. Mischance is there with the Sister's Underwear, but does find the kill in the end.
And Sumail doesn't need to go back. He's playing with Caudle, so he's just going to stay active out on the map here, just constantly ramping up.
So they end up equalizing the shrines.
That's a very late shrine. 1845?
That's true, that is really late. Sumail, Searing Chains on him. Rebound, not there in time. And the global goes off. Uh-oh, Ghost gonna pound into Insania. That's an easy kill.
Oh no, Liquid, this is real bad.
And the rebound's gonna hit though. Sumail's getting super low. Dispose is there, and Saberlight gets the kill. A little bit too cocky now from Sumail.
Okay, now it's not that bad for Liquid anymore. Now that they got the Storm at Sumail's own...
Yeah.
I think that's the dream start for a fight for Nigma Galaxy, is that Doom finds Marcy, and then everybody else just plays around that. Dooming Ember, of course, is also great. Speaking of...
Ghost.
Nisha's in there.
Recipient of the Searing Chains. Mortimer's kisses to follow the Boundless Strike as well. Noob trying to tank a little bit of this. Pops the BKB. Still has the Doom available. Soulbind onto 2. Looking for... He could get the double Doom if he wants to do so. Beautifully done, but Sumail gets insta-gibbed. Insania with the global silence, setting it all up. That's BKB from Saberlight. Okay. Didn't want to pursue any further, it seems, and the Doom will be shrugged off by Mickey in the end.
Oh, this could get so awkward. They don't have Unleash now. Marcy is only half the hero at this point.
Oh, yeah. Warcry to buy some distance. Saberlight, they're going to spot him. Noob, Hoof Stomp, actually starts things out. He's in a lot of trouble. You can be able to pop the global silence, though, as Saberlight with a rebound away. Looks like he might be able to survive as a result. Mickey spotted out, though. Boundless Strike again.
Double Doom.
Yep, double Doom comes out with a 4-step onto Sumail. Looks like he's going to survive. Do they have any follow-up? Ghost finally comes in with a Stormhammer onto 1. Saberlight and company are super low on HP. They try to exit now. A big zip from Sumail. Wants to finish the job. Boundless Strike destroys him, though. And Nisha gets credit for that one. So another flub by Sumail. My goodness.
Are they actually going to finish the Roche now?
True.
For example.
Oh, Nisha. He's going to pop the smoke. He's invisible. Saberlight, they think it's only just the Doom right now. There's the zip from Sumail. Inkswell. He's actually going to get Boundless Strike. Oh my goodness. But they actually get the global silence as well. No. That is so unlucky for Sumail. Down for a full minute. And Ghost has to pop the BKB and retreat. Question is, will everybody else get out? Nisha looking to push the envelope, trying to force a buyback that is not to come for Sumail. Soulbind used with nothing after the fact. Where's the rest of it? It just wants to...
Maybe he wants a point booster.
Okay.
We need more points. Nigma Galaxy, he's breaking the smoke.
The smoke is going to be spotted. The Shiva's off from Noob. We'll be able to take out the pesky Snapfire, but at what cost exactly? Ghost uses the God
Saberlight is in a very compromised position here.
An opening with the Doom. They're going to try to go for the double Doom. There's the global silence, though, but the right clicks from the Sven are quite a bit. Saberlight will drop as a result. Now Ghost on the run, but Mickey's there with the Boundless Strike to delete him. Buyback now from the Grimstroke. Mortimer's Kiss is not going to do too much as Boxy. This is going to be a dieback for him. Drops for the second time as GH will drop for the first. So Sven dying, likely this is the end of the fight for NGX regardless. And now, Noob, only a matter of time before he bites the dust as well. So 3 dead for NGX. And Roche is now available. Yeah, they have the Wombo combo, no doubt about it. Haven't seen it yet, though. But the potential is certainly there. As Liquid smoke up onto the high ground. Mickey in the triangle area, trying to get away. At the footsteps of his base, Mortimer's Kisses from super far away. Saberlight, okay, he's gonna take the Soulbind himself. Doesn't get lashed to Nisha. They're gonna try to turn this all around as Ghost pops the ult, trying to apply some pressure to Saberlight, but able to rebound away. Try to turn it around onto the Doom instead as Ghost has to run back to base. Already 3 dead.
Double global, they don't know.
Global comes out, Boundless Strike right on top of Sumail, and that is another death for the mid laner of NGX, and that might do it, honestly. 4 dead without buyback. And Ghost, the lone member of NGX, alive. Yeah, well, they have
like
the blue hole,
one.
so if they can set up this wombo combo. McKay spotted. Electric Vortex applied. Ghost is there to beat down life number 1 of Mickey. Meanwhile, Sumail disposed and destroyed. Oh my goodness. And another global silence coming out as Ghost will pop the BKB, trying to go for the 2-shot onto Boxy. To take a couple more than he would like. It's just the support though.
Noob might
now Ghost
be
running out of steam. He's in a 1 versus 2 situation. Saberlight just gets 3-shot. His creep a little bit too late on the stomping. As Ghost gonna continue the pressure. Nisha has the remnants to be able to get away though. So Ghost finally showing some life in this game number 3 rather.
In the meantime, off-screen, Noob chased down Monkey King down to 10% HP, but Mickey did survive and got off a Jingu Slam on the Ancients for a big heal.
And Mickey now gonna find himself inside the base of NGX. Another Searing Chains on the GH, able to dispel that with the Greaves though. 3 members up for Liquid. An interesting trap that Liquid set. Didn't end up netting much, but
if they had more heroes next to Nisha, that would have been really, really good. Oh.
GH spotted.
Whoa.
Pops the Greaves to get out of the Searing Chains, but now he's in a bit of trouble. Nisha, his Linken's is gone. Wukong's command coming in from Mickey to get the Abyssal Blade onto Ghost. Pops the BKB, but he's still taking so much bash. Cannot move at all. Saberlight just destroys him. GH next on the list. That's a double kill for the Marcy.
That did not seem all that organized.
That's a buyback. Soulbind onto 2. Can they do the wombo combo? Electric Vortex into the Doom as well. Saberlight takes a tumble, and Nisha is next. Can they get Roche off the top of this? Can they get more kills off the top of this? And Sania still has global at his disposal. As Noob trying to go on the aggressive. Zip in from Sumail. There's the buyback number 1 from Ember. There's the global silence that follows. Mickey inside the pit. Who's going to be able to get the Aegis? Ghost catches it immediately as Mickey in a ton of trouble. He dies. Will buyback instantly though. And now Boxy with a nice cookie onto several heroes. Nisha, a lot of remnants to be used here. Sumail will drop here. Does buyback instantly though as Ghost gets 4 steps to the other side of the cliff. But Nisha trying to finish the job. Only will require a little bit more. That's life number 1 for Nisha. And the Coddle gonna get destroyed in the meantime by the Scatter Blast as the rest of NGX trying to exit into their base, but Ghost get caught off guard. Wukong's command with the Mortimers as well. Down goes the Sven. That is effectively a dieback. 2 minutes. Cannot get back in this game. Last buyback now from the Grim. 3 versus 5 as Liquid looking to close the door on this game 3.
You have to have some magical wave cuts here with the Storm. I don't know if there's any other way.
Noob, no Doom for 20 seconds. Gonna try to delay as long as he can. Mickey takes down the first tier 4. Noob jumps in. Gets Boundless struck. He's all alone right now. He's taking tons of damage. He should be able to fall, but nice Vortex coming out from Sumail. That's a lot of damage being applied to Saberlight. He's getting extremely low as well. He's gonna be able to walk away though. Sumail's running out of mana, but 3 dead now for NGX. So it's just Sumail and Noob versus the world. They were so close to getting a couple kills here at the end, but now the last tier 4 will fall.
He has Doom available.
And exposed. And they can keep him Searing Chains. Doesn't have BKB for another 5 seconds. They have to pop the fortification. Now the creep's starting to stack up. Noob walking in very awkwardly. Gets Boundless Struck, pops the BKB, looking for the Doom. Will get it onto 2 as Sumail comes in with the Electric Vortex, but another global silence will spell the end of Sumail and NGX in this game number 3. Insania just having his number all game long.
Yeah, wow. That was a very close and hard-fought series for both teams, and
Yeah,
at
for
all.
the full series, I mean, I could see them getting to the top 8 stage.
It's still
TI.
very much possible for both these teams to make it through.
Yeah, I mean, this is all about these early series are all about learning about yourselves and what you need to improve on, and